Okay, this is paragraph 5C, finding the percentage of a quantity. So let's get started with a few various methods. Method number 1, let's do it without the calculator. So we want to find 6% of 150. We've already got some students shaking their hands saying, I want to say. Just give me a second to firstly say this. How would you write 6%? Yes. Oh, 6% is a fraction? I don't think it should be that tricky. Like 6 over 100, right? 6 over 100. The percent already means over 100. So 6% means 6 over 100. But now, how would we use this method to work out 6/100ths of 150? So what would we change the of into? The of in maths becomes? Okay, somebody else who knows how to change of in maths when they say of? Multiplication. Excellent. Nicely done. So 6/100ths of 150 we translate into 6 over 100 times 150. So here we go. This is one of the ways we do this. This is the method where we convert the percentage into a fraction and then we multiply. Okay, so how do we calculate this multiplication then? Anyone? Okay, absolutely, we can do that. So most students actually like doing this. They say 150 has an invisible one underneath. So now if we multiply across, 6 times 150 gives? Yes, we can do that. We will do that in a second. I'll show you various methods. Bear with me. 1 second. So the top one is 900. The bottom will become what? 100. Excellent. Now what is 900 over 100? It's not a percentage, it's a number. It's 9 kilos. Let's remember now what we did. We took that percentage and we changed it into a fraction because we want to find what 6% over 150 is. So we did 6 over 100 times 150. Now this is one of the ways we can do this. I will show you a couple of other methods as well. This one could also have been done by simplifying, because when you multiply by 150, how many, or rather, how can you simplify the 100 and the 150? The 100 and the 150, can we simplify it? Your method. Sorry, can we just complete this method and then I'm going to be happy to talk about your method. I'm sure it's going to be interesting. Anyone, 6/100ths times 150, what can we simplify here? Divide by 10? Absolutely, we can divide by 10. Yes, that would work. What would you get if you divide both of these numbers by 10? You would get 15 here and 10 here. Exactly. So then you would get 6 over 10 times 15. Okay, what about the 15 and the 10? Can we simplify that further? Divide by 5. Excellent. Excellent. So 15 divided by 5 becomes 3. 10 divided by 5 becomes 2. So now we actually have a simpler calculation. So the calculation now is 6 over 2 times 3. Excellent. Numerator with numerator, no, but denominator with numerator, yes. It's always the ones that are down and the ones that are up. You can simplify. And now 6 over 2 times 3. Okay, yes. Okay. 18 over 2. If you want to do it this way, you would say 18 over 2, which gives 9 kilos. In this case, it's kilos, so everything is kilos. Now, these would be a couple of methods. I think I was about to tell us another method. Yes, what is your method? I will find 1% of 150, which is 1.5. Got it. 1%, he said, is 1.5 kilos. Exactly. Well done. That's it. So we'll, what you're saying here is 1% is 1.5 kilos. Therefore, 6%, I will simply multiply this by 6. So this times 6 will give me simply 9 kilos. Excellent. Now, I have to say this method, I would introduce it as well. Can you go to your seat, please? Thank you. Now, this method we would actually be introducing, but it's part of our next paragraph. The next paragraph will be called the unitary method, and there we find 1% and then we find everything else. But don't worry about that method yet. We will be covering this in our next lesson. Yes, so let's now join in using another method. Finally, the other method will be the calculator method. So how can we do it using our calculators? Well, here what we do is we just simply type the whole thing into the calculator to start with. So one method would be to say, what is 6 over 100 times 150? So we have a calculator next to us. We simply say 6 over 100, and then we do times 150, and then the calculator does the whole thing for us. Ta-da! That's 9. Super easy, right? Now that would be one way of using the calculator. Another way, and final method I would introduce here, and then everyone will have an opportunity to ask me questions. Another one would be to say, right, what is 6% as a decimal? 6% as a decimal would be 0.06, exactly. So it would be 0.06, and now we have to multiply that by 150. So we simply type in the calculator 0.06 times 150. Yes, which gives us 9. And I was about to tell us the same method. Well done. Excellent, that works. Sorry, I thought you were going to talk about a different method. I didn't suspect you were going to talk about this one. Very, very well done.